important to get interviewing right for a couple of different reasons. On one hand, you need to find the right person for the role, and having the right process, the right people involved, and the right questions can really help you find that person. But on the other hand, there's also the element of your employer branding. So the experience that that person has going through the interview process with your organisation can really leave a positive impact, or on the other hand, a really negative impact moving forward. One of the reasons it's important to get your interview process right is because you need to give people an opportunity to shine. If you start the process with a list of questions that you've always asked and have a tick box as to whether they pass or fail those, you're not opening your eyes to people who could be brilliant for your team. Having an interview process that looks at the how people do things rather than the what they've already done, that really opens up transferable skills and different ways of thinking, which really could benefit your team. The other thing that you can explore in interviews is the values fit. We used to refer to this as cultural fit, but actually understanding what values your team work with and exploring those in more detail in an interview can really help you bring people in that work well with the team and help build that team into a brilliant place to work. I think you need to start planning for interviews with the end in mind, really. So when you're starting to put together your recruitment brief, really knowing what the objective of the role is and what value that person should be bringing to the organisation. Once you've got that really clear, that's when you can start to build some really clever interview questions to explore those objectives and those values in the interview process. That will mean that you're not chopping and changing what you're looking for throughout the process, and you've really got a clear idea as to what you're trying to achieve. One of the best interview processes is one that's conversational. It's not a list of 15 questions fired at you to hopefully respond to in the right way. It's an opportunity for someone to showcase their skills and experience and how well they'd fit into your organisation, what they can bring to your team, and for you to explore that in more detail by asking questions throughout the interview. Those are the interviews where people have really strong rapport and come out really wanting to join your organisation, which is exactly what you want from the interview process. It also gives a much more true account of you as a hiring manager and the organisation that they'll be joining. When you start creating the questions for your interview, it's really important to link it back to what your objective is. There's absolutely no point going down a rabbit hole of questions that you've always asked if they're not relevant to what this person's going to be bringing to the organisation. It's a great opportunity to start exploring their transferable skills and the values that they could bring to the role, but everything needs to link back to those core values and objectives that this role is going to bring to your team.